What is up, nerds? It's been a hot minute since I've made anything. I've been super busy recently. I got a new job that I've been doing training for. School had started up. I've just had weird schedules, so I haven't done anything with videos in a while. But I'm going to try and get back into that more regularly now that I know more or less what my schedule's going to be. Anywho, Robert Downey Jr., as far as I can tell, it has been confirmed, will return in the Black Widow movie as Tony Stark. Nothing's clear as to whether this is going to be like flashbacks, kind of like it was in Far From Home, whether it's just going to be, look, there's Tony Stark, or whether Robert Downey Jr. himself is coming back and they're going to film new scenes with him and everything for the movie. And I have a bit of mixed feelings about it, because as much as I want to see more of him, I feel like even though it's in the past, it's kind of undercutting what's happened. It's like everything that happened in Endgame, Tony sacrifices himself for everything, Natasha sacrifices herself, and it's like, hey, here's a movie with 2 dead people. Now, I'm fine with there being a Black Widow movie, to an extent. I think with the way her character is, doing too much development kind of ruins a bit of her mythos, but I think she deserves a movie. I can adhere to that, and I'm relatively excited for the movie because I like her. But having Tony in there, it's like, hey, he died. No, he's not. We're gonna milk RDJ for everything that we can because he built this cinematic universe on his back, and that's weird to me because it's not like this is a movie that wouldn't do well, that people are iffy about, kind of like Eternals, like no one's really too hyped for Eternals, which I think is part of why they have such a heavily star-studded cast, like Angelina Jolie and Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, Kit Harington, because there's not that much hype about the actual storyline and what going on, so they kind of need that star power. But a Black Widow movie, I can guarantee people want to see that. She's one of the original 6. We want to see a movie with Scarlett Johansson as the titular character as Black Widow. So it's not really needed to have Tony Stark in there to kind of elevate it, to boost it a little bit. And it's strange to me, especially because I think they said it's supposed to take place after Civil War, if I recall correctly. Or wait, no, maybe it's right before. If it's after, then that doesn't make much sense because they're kind of on opposite sides of the Accords and whatnot. But I'm going off on a tangent here. I just think it's a little unnecessary to have him in it. As much as I love him as Tony Stark, it doesn't fit. It seems kind of like a cash grab to go, look, Tony Stark's back, give us money, when that's not necessary. And if anything, it's kind of reducing the impact that this movie should have in terms of another female-led superhero movie, only this time it's about one we actually like and care about, unlike Captain Marvel. But you can't dislike a female-led superhero movie, or you're sexist. No, the Black Widow one we're down with. We like Scarlett Johansson, we like Black Widow, we like it's good, so we want this. And so it's strange to me to not just have it be allowed to have her kind of take it in as her own, her movie, without any of the other stars supporting it. Again, we don't know much on this, but that it's been, to my knowledge, confirmed that he is going to be in it. And we'll just have to see how it plays out, I suppose, but it's a little disappointing to me. She kind of deserved her own chance in the spotlight, and I'm sure she's going to, because she's getting a whole bloody movie. But, without needing other people to boost her up, and without needing the star power of RDJ to boost the movie itself. It's not necessary. But just short little thoughts on some news that I figured I'd spread. Again, I'm going to try and be more regular with this stuff, again, because there's been a whole lot of things happening recently that I haven't covered just because I've been so busy. So like this video if you like listening to me talk about stuff, and sub to the channel if you want to hear about more nerdy news and analysis of nerdy things. And I will catch you guys later.